with another video here on the channel. This is the last day of summer, so it's the last ride of the summer. And I'm pedaling in pedal assist 1. Just going to do a ride around the area, take advantage of the nice summer day. Good wind going here, especially when I'm riding along with the wind. Hopefully you're hearing my voice okay. Unfortunately, the weather's not going to stay like this for long. This is really nice right now, but as we get into fall and winter here in Oregon, we'll get plenty of rain, no doubt. Lots of cloud and lots of rain in the fall and winter, and who knows, we might even get some snow. I wouldn't mind that, actually. I'd like to take the Grizzly out in the snow and see what happens. I'm going to be braving the elements. The weather isn't going to affect what I do in my videos, unless we have some really bad storm or something and I can't go out. But ice is probably the one I probably wouldn't do. We've had some pretty nasty ice storms here in the past, and I don't think I'd want that. Going here through the stop, or this intersection, I'm going to throttle to get to the other side. And then I'll resume my pedaling. Probably going to do most in pedal assist 1 or 2. But I like throttling through intersections to get to the other side quicker. Here we go. So I'm back in pedal assist 1. If needed, which I'm probably going to here in a minute, I will not hesitate to hit the throttle, which I'm going to do on this hill. my mind where I'm going to go. Just kind of a neighborhood ride. It's going to be nice in the fall to take some rides with the leaves changing colors. Ought to have some pretty good visuals of that. Taking a look at the foliage. So I left today with a full charge on both batteries. I'm mostly going to do, like I say, pedal assist, but sometimes you need the throttle, and when the throttle's there, we take advantage and we use it. That's what makes the e-bike so great, you know. It works for everybody. Everybody and anybody, as long as you can keep a little bit of balance, can ride an electric bike. If you start getting tired or you get to a hill and you can't go up it by pedaling, you've got the throttle handy. Of course, not every bike has a throttle. There are some electric bikes that are pedal assist only without a throttle. I did hear something about British Columbia. I don't know when this is going to take place, but I heard some mention of, in British Columbia, them banning or not allowing throttles on electric bikes anymore. But I don't know for sure. I have to look into that one. And if they do that, what would happen to all the existing bikes that are out there now that already have a throttle on them? Are they going to grandfather in this new law or what, you know? It doesn't make any sense to me, but makes you start to wonder, though, if one place decides to do that, is it going to be other people following suit? I hope not. Like I say, I'm going to look into that more and see if that is really true and when is that going to take place. So a few videos back, I talked about the electric, or not the electric, but the Lyric Cycles new bike that they have coming out. They're taking reserve orders now, and I didn't know a price, and turns out that they are doing for a limited amount of reserves, they're going to allow or take off 25% of the cost of the bike for the first however many, I don't know how many, to purchase a bike. And so you have to put down a $100 reserve on the Voodoo, and then I don't remember the Canadian price exactly, or the American price, but the Canadian price, I believe, is $6,000. roughly $6,000. That's taking off the 25%, I believe. So just under 6,000. I think it was, might have been 5,800 or something like that. So and supposed to be coming out first quarter of 2023. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, that's going to be a high-powered bike, 3,000 watt, 11,000 watt peak. Pretty powerful. I've seen where they say it's going to go, it can do a top speed of 60 miles per hour. Then I saw 65 miles per hour. So either way, that's pretty fast. I don't think I need that kind of speed personally, but I think I'm happy with speeds in the 30, maybe tops 40 miles an hour would be good enough. I don't think you're going to get up too much faster than that unless you're riding, you know, long stretches on a highway or something. You know, I don't know where you're going to get up to that speed if you're riding around in a city, for example. A lot of the city streets speed limit might hit 40, but that's probably about it. A lot of the streets, you know, in the cities are 20 miles per hour, 25, 30, 35, 40, maybe 45, but this is the kind of weather that I'd like to have year-round. I could live with this. Sunny, low 70s, a little bit of a breeze, perfect. School zone, 20 miles an hour. Even e-bikers, we gotta obey the laws. Don't want to be going through here at 30, 35 miles an hour. I'm going at a cool 14 miles an hour, so it's all good. Just a nice steady pace right now. You'd think this was the middle of the rush hour. Just coming up on noon here in the West Coast, and on the West Coast, in and on, and lots of traffic. See, who says you can't pedal a Grizzly? This is proof right here. Between 14 to 15 miles per hour on the level in pedal assist 1. My battery, I used a little bit of juice there going up that hill earlier, and that zapped a little bit of the battery. I'm at 97%, and that's at 3.2 miles ridden so far. So not bad at all. Try to make this light, I don't know. I'm not going to overdo it though. It's kind of like if we make it, we make it. If not, we don't. Well, we made it. car certainly wasn't going to wait for me. I wonder if I would have offered them a cookie if they would have waited. Not that I have any cookies on hand, but bikers, we do get the short end of the stick when it comes to sharing the road, because here we are getting shoved to the right hand side, which is fine, but all the debris goes into our little lane, you know, the narrow lane that we have, and we're always, at least I am, it seems like I'm always dodging debris in the bike lane. So not that I'm complaining and whining, but I'm complaining and whining. I don't like it. And the other thing I don't like, in the bike lanes, we always get those. The drains, catch basins, sewers, whatever you want to call them. We get those. There's another one. And sometimes they're they're not sitting flat with the road. They're a little bit sunk in, and so you got to be careful, especially if you're riding along a little bit faster. You don't have a lot of time to dodge stuff. Sometimes, you know, like everything comes up so quickly. But hey, if you've got bike lanes where you live, how are your bike lanes? Do you have nice, clean, clear ones? Or yours just like mine here? You're dodging glass, you're dodging sticks, and you name it. There's all kinds of stuff. Treads from tires, you name it. Manhole covers, everything. Chestnuts, if you've got chestnut trees, look at them. My tires are popping and clicking. Don't like it. I'm going to turn right here because I can't get into that left lane, so I'm going to go this way. I don't have a lot of complaints, but boy, that's one that really bugs me though, is first of all, sometimes we don't even get a bike lane, and when we do, it's full of crap, I guess is a good word for it, because that's what it is. And then the other thing is, at times we do get a bike lane, but the bike lane is really narrow, like I'm talking very narrow. And then sometimes you're in the bike lane and all of a sudden somebody's parked in there, or they're driving in there. So basically, like I say, we really do get the short end of the stick. It's almost like sometimes like they don't want to share the road with us. That's fine, give us our own roads then. I would love to have my own roads to go on and not have to worry at all about. Okay, I don't know why I'm coming in here, but I am. Guess we can get out on the other road there. I've never ridden in here, so there's a first time for everything. But anyway, if you've got bike lanes where you are, and Let me know what your bike lanes are like where you are. Do you have nice, clean bike lanes, or are they just like ours? I guess I can't get out here. Well, fooey on Yui. I have to turn around. Guess there's no way out of here. Maybe there is, but I'm just not familiar with it, so. So I saw today, I don't know if it's been out a while, it probably has, but I haven't seen it before. It's the first time I believe that I've seen this bike, and it's called the Hemingway, which I'm familiar with Hemingway. They make several bikes, but this one was called the Big Dog. And I don't know if it is, but it kind of looked like, I didn't look at it too much, I just took a brief look at it, but it looked like a folding bike. If not, it's that style. It looks a lot like an electric, for example, bike. It was a 750 watt motor. I'm trying to remember what it said. I don't know how big of a controller it had. It had a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery. And I'm not sure what colors it comes in. I believe it came with a rack on the back, which is nice. Payload capacity 400 pounds. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. And the price, I believe, was $19.99, regular $20.99. That's US dollars. And it talked about a special cooling, and so the motor doesn't get as hot. I'm not sure what that was, but something like that. And anyway, that one's going to run you a couple of thousand though, but I'm just going to try to get out here real quick. I'm going to throttle it. That bike, the Hemingway Big Dog, is now. I've seen a few other ones lately. Try to check them all out and see what it says about them and what their specs are and all. The real true test is when you actually get to try one out and ride on it. I mean, the more bikes you ride, the more familiar you get with what they can do. And then you have a better line to compare them, something to compare them with. Gonna do it for another video here on the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also tell your friends about us as we continue to grow the channel. We have growth every day, which is kind of exciting. And I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. That's Oregon E-Biker Mark for both. So you can catch me on there as well. And once again, thank you for joining me today, and look forward to having you back with me on the next ride. And until then, take care.